Hi, so I'm going to do a reflective grooming with Miss Mia here. And the purpose of this is, the intention of this exercise is for the human and the horse to collaborate as a team in the grooming process. Reflective grooming is not about cleaning the horse, but rather engaging with the horse by utilizing awareness of the entire body as a sensory device to help discern the horse's needs and desires. It may or may not involve the grooming tools or even touching the horse. Deciding how to approach the horse will depend on the horse's energy field and your state of being. This process will enhance your skills and abilities in determining the horse's and your spatial needs and increase awareness of your own emotional state and the horse's. The process of engaging in a reflective grooming exercise prior to working with the horse in all exercises will give you information and practice in becoming attuned to the horse's nonverbal cues and needs. Right now, she's trying to get my attention. Learning the dance of engagement and disengagement with the horse while holding the sacred space of possibility for each other will increase your ability to flow together in a consensual leadership. So the setup is we do a body scan before working directly with the horse. I have them set an intentional or goal. We approach the horse to begin the reflective grooming process when you feel you're ready to engage with the horse. Each horse-human partnership will determine the direction and flow of the process, and then complete the exercise and thank the horse. Reflective grooming, can be done with the horse tied as Mia is here today. She's loose. She could actually pull away from it pretty easy. However, we found that having the horse in a round pen is more consistent with the teaching because then she can move away or come towards me if she wanted to. Right now, just for this video, I'm having her loosely tied. If you're in a big arena, you can have more than one participant and horse engaging in the exercise at the same time. And we can also use individual stalls with a horse handler and facilitator present working with the participant. So I'm going to start that. So there's really three main tools. One is the hairbrush, just like a normal hairbrush. Mia's braids, or mane is braided, but her hair and her forehead and her tail, of course, need grooming. And then just a soft brush, grooming brush. Oh, it's dusty. This is really soft one. There's harder ones, but depending on what your horse is, how they're reacting, I would say start with a soft one and maybe go to a harder one. And then, of course, the horse hoof pick. And the little hook at the back and then the brush help clean out the horse's hooves. And you can start in any way, or like the reflective grooming is about doing what she kind of likes and wants. So we're going to just kind of go with that flow. She's turning around. So I'm going to start actually with the brush. Here comes another plane. Starting with the brush, just kind of coming up to her, kind of introducing myself, a horse handshake with putting your hand up by their nose. They can kind of smell you, and then just kind of see what she's interested in. And we can start just brushing her. She's a little dirty today. So, but also, how is she reacting to it? I mean, she's keeping her head down. She seems relaxed. I would think maybe she's enjoying it. I'm not seeing any signs. She's got her head down pretty relaxed. So I'm not seeing any signs that she's not enjoying this. She's just getting the little brushing. And kind of remember, this is one thing that's kind of hard to kind of fathom, is they're such big animals, but they can feel when even a little fly lands on them somewhere. And so they're very sensitive. They obviously can feel everything. And if you're going too fast or using a hard brush that they're not happy with, or like right now she's got a little mud on her legs and it's kind of stuck to her So I want to make sure that it's okay when I'm brushing, that I'm not hurting her, pulling hair or anything like that on her legs. So, and of course everything goes with the grain, with the flow of their hair. So basically you're brushing back all the time. You take it off, brush back, and then take it off. You don't go back against the hair because it's obviously very irritating to them. And don't forget underneath, you know, she lays down at night and gets all kinds of stuff underneath her belly. And of course, the back, bringing the tool all the way, brush. Long, slow strokes are great because in the slow strokes you're going to see how she's doing. And like I said, she just dropped her head again. She seems to be enjoying it. Relaxed, and again, I'm up close in the back here. So if I can feel her muscle moving, like she's going to go to kick me or something. And of course, Jack in the arena is playing with all the toys and making a mess, so I might have to get him out soon. I think he wants to be doing this too. So the next thing I'm going to use is the hoof pick. And sometimes people get really nervous about this. You always like stand up close again, and then you basically ask her for it. And if she's willing to give it, yeah, see if she's bending her foot. So you can see that on the video. And Mia has special shoes, so it's going to be really easy. She has pads in here. So just kind of get the most dirt off and then release it. Of course, if I went to her leg and she just didn't want to pick it up in this reflective grooming, that wouldn't be okay. I mean, I wouldn't force her to do it because, again, reflective grooming is about doing what the horse wants and what they're comfortable with. It's just muddy. So that's that. We'll start with the brush on the head, since it's in the video better. And just kind of see if she's going to let me do this. And that's usually if she's curious about the brush, let her be. You know, sometimes some horses don't want their face or the hair on their forelock to be brushed, and that's okay if they don't. It doesn't need to be done. Usually she likes this. And I usually don't brush her face because she gets really irritated with that. But she does let me use a wet one to wipe around her eyes and kind of keep her cleaner. So, but she's irritated. If you can see, she's pulling away. And in the reflective grooming, I would stop. She's obviously very curious. You want the hairbrush? But again, it's being aware of the horse and what the horse wants or doesn't want. As she's pulling away and moving her head, obviously she's showing she doesn't want some grooming there. And of course, to start this off would have been a body scan, and she's moving. A body scan, and intention. What kind of intention did you want to get out of it? So that's it for now.